Welcome to the online English class. I'm your guest teacher. This is a new platform for us, isn't it? Okay, before starting our class, I want to give you some instructions. Before watching each lesson, you have to get ready with your textbook and notebook and keep your notebook updated. You have to send the assignments every day. I will check it. Okay, we can start our first unit.
Our first unit, Glimpses of Greatness, focuses on success, how to be successful in life. We know that success is surely the fruit of perseverance. The great achievement of others can inspire us, isn't it? Similarly, we can be an inspiration to many others. This unit highlights the personality traits of some great people. It emphasizes the qualities that are to be developed to become successful in life. This unit has the following. First one is an anecdote from the life of Abraham Lincoln, that is Abe's first speech. We know the definition of success is different for everyone, whether it is personal or professional. We always want to improve in some area of our life. A successful man is one who can lay a firm foundation with the bricks that others have thrown at him. Always remember, you have within you the power, the patience, and passion to reach the stars. Do you have? The qualities that one needs to be successful do not need to be clarified, yet they can be felt from within. Okay, let's start our journey together. Then, the second chapter is a story by Lamb of Flaherty, his first flight. That is also a very beautiful story. It is telling that be courageous because success goes to those who dare and act. It seldom goes to the timid, says Jawaharlal Nehru. Through the story, his first flight, Lamb of Flaherty conveys the importance of self-confidence. The third one is a speech by Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam. I will fly. He told us that be unique. Because being unique enables you to find out the way to success. Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam in his speech, I Will Fly, says you have to fight the hardest battle until you arrive at your destined place. Fourth one is a short biographical sketch of Stephen Hawking's Quest for a Theory of Everything. And fifth one is a poem by Rudyard Kipling, If. The unit aims at equipping the students to face the challenges of life with courage, confidence, and perseverance, and to become unique in their own ways, upholding the values of life. You have to uphold. The unit also aims at building confidence in the students to use English effectively in different situations of their life. Okay, we can start our journey together with a short speech about his first speech. Take your notebook. Your first assignment. Prepare a profile of Abraham Lincoln. Prepare the profile of Abraham Lincoln. Prepare it and submit. Okay. Abraham Lincoln is one of the greatest American statesmen. He is known for his famous speeches. Here is the story of his first speech as a small boy. Okay, I will give you a short summary of the speech. Abe made his first speech when he was a boy. He was without shoes. One suspender held up his trousers. One suspender means belt. He wore a cheap straw hat. Through a hole in it, some of his hair projected out. Abe attended a political meeting with his friend Dennis Hanks. Who is his friend? Dennis Hanks. Dennis was Abe's companion in splitting logs to make rail fences. That was their job. Means cutting wood for making rail fence. The meeting was addressed by one stump speaker. Stump speakers were those trained political speakers who addressed the audience standing upon tree stumps. The speaker was shouting at the top of his voice and he was making wild signs with his hands, just like your teacher, right? At the end of the speech, Ebbe and Dennis did not agree with the views of the speaker. Dennis thought Ebbe could make a better speech than what the speaker had made. He got a dry good box and asked Ebbe to reply to the earlier speaker. Ebbe threw his straw hat to the ground. He got onto the dry goods box and delivered a speech that was his first speech. The crowd listened to the speech attentively and applauded him. Even the first speaker admitted that Ebbe's was a fine speech and it answered every point in the speech made by him. Dennis Hanks was very happy. He thought that Ebbe was the greatest man that ever lived. He went on saying how Ebbe was a better speaker than the trained campaign speaker. Okay, this is a small anecdote from Abraham Lincoln's Anecdotes and from Stories by R.B. Wordsworth. Then you have to read from your textbook. Okay, then in the next class or in the coming class, we can discuss the question answers. Is it clear?